about how to obtain the maximum and minimum point of a quadratic function. All right. If we have a quadratic function like this, f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, this is a quadratic function, okay? The maximum points can be obtained from this like this. So we can first write this quadratic function in the form of this. So f of x equal to a in brackets x minus h, right? Squared plus k. We can write it in the form of this one, yeah? This is actually the format you have to write any quadratic function that is given to you. If you want to find the maximum point or minimum point easily, this is how to do it. How do we achieve this one? First, I want to tell you this k here and h here, they represent something actually from the function there. Now, we achieve this one using a method called completing the square, okay? How do we do that? For now, let's see. How do we complete the square? We complete the square by this one. So first, what do? We factorize a here. Now, let's see, f of x is, we factorize a. When you factorize a, you have a like this. Now, what remains is x squared plus b over ax plus c over a, okay? Now, after factorizing a, because you have to make sure that the coefficient of x here is 1, okay? Now from this one, you take the coefficient of x and square it and add it to both sides, okay? And add and subtract. Because of this one, it's not an equation, so we add and subtract at the same point, okay? Or at the same side of the equation. So we do this, we say a, let's have a square bracket. Now x squared plus half, if we take half of the coefficient of this one, which is b over a, understand? Half of this is 1 over 2 times that one. So that gives us b over 2a. We are going to square this and add and subtract, right? Yes. So we do that. So if you square this, you will get, can you see from here? Yes. So b squared over 4a squared, yeah? B squared equals 4a squared, yeah? 4a squared. Now, we are going to add that one, okay? So plus bx over a plus, we add it, b squared over 4a squared. Now we subtract minus b, let me clean that one now. B squared over 4a squared, all right? Sorry for that. Now, then we have our c over a here, all right? Now, after this, remember, because this was plus here, so we have to group them, group this one, okay? Then we square, we ignore the middle term, say a, bracket, x plus, this is squared. Remember, I can write this 4 as what? This one, 2 squared. So this can be written now as, let me do it here for you to see. If I have 4a squared, this can be written as 2 squared a squared. And this one, I can write it as 2a all squared. Have you seen that? Yeah. So that is it. So I can now write this one as, everything here as b over 2a all squared. See that? Yeah. So I can just take that like that one. So b over 2a all squared. Yeah? Yes. So now this is b over 2a is squared and this is squared. So I bring it down and there's plus I'll write b over 2a, all right? Now this is squared now. I'm done with this. Minus b squared, right, over 4a squared plus c over a, all right? Now I have, I think, yeah, all right? Yes, after this, I now multiply throughout by a, right? I now multiply throughout by a. Remember, this is the same function, we have not changed it. All right. So multiply throughout by a, this gives me a times the bracket here, so that bracket remains x plus b over 2a, right? Then, if I multiply this one by this one will kill one of the a here. So it will cancel one of the a's. So we have b over 4 a, all right? Then multiply this one by that, then it will cancel the a for this one. We have plus c, yeah? So now, remember, I can rearrange this one so that minus can go inside there. So I have f of x equals a, bracket x plus b over 2a plus c minus b over 2 for a, right? Don't worry about that. Now, at this juncture, I can say now, our b over 2a, we say let b over 2a equals minus h, right? Then, what is happening? Plus our c minus b over 4a equals k. We are letting them. So whenever we see c minus b over 4, we put k, and this we put minus that one. So finally, we have f of x is equal to what? A brackets x. Instead of b minus a, now put minus h plus k. This is the standard quadratic factorization method, which is called completing the square. Okay, so whenever you are given a quadratic equation, you say factorize it. You can use this one too without using the formula, right? Okay, let's take a question. Let's take another. All right, now there's a question here. You say express x squared plus 6x minus 1 equals 0 in the form x minus m all squared plus n, and find the minimum points, right? So this, we're going to use this one as an example to what we have already done. Now, but we know that a standard quadratic equation can be written in the form of this one. F of x equals a bracket x minus h plus squared plus k, right? Here, you should know that our minimum or maximum points, would be h comma k, right? Remember, h is for any number and k can be any number too. Please, the h can be negative here, it can be positive too. The k can be negative too, can be positive. This, what happens here is that, what happens if you get negative number here, let's say negative 3, that means you are going to take the opposite, okay? So it means that it has an opposite effect for the minimum point or maximum point, all right? So let's do this one quickly. We have two renowned ways of doing this one, okay? So bear with me, I'm going to do the two all together, yeah? So first one is to do the standard method of completing the square. Let's do that one. So solution. So what we do, so we have x squared plus 6x minus 1 equals 0. In this case, we have to avoid this 0 and just focus on what? Because what is given here, the question is given, is not equal to 0. So let's just avoid, do this one. So in fact, we can even forget about this one and leave it like that to be a quadratic expression, not equation. So now, here already the coefficient of x squared is 1. So we move quickly and find the half of the coefficient of x, which is 3 here. So then we add and subtract. Okay, so we say x squared plus 6x plus 3 squared minus 3, okay, squared minus 1, right? Remember, we are going to add and subtract. We have added it and we have subtracted it. The same thing. So here, let's continue. So we have, now we group them. Take this one. So x squared plus 3 all squared. Then 3 squared is 9, so minus 9 minus 1, right? So here we can you see? Oh no, sorry for that. I cannot see. Let me come here. I think where can we stop here, right? I think it's stop this one. Yeah. So from here we can have x squared plus 6x plus 3 all squared minus 3 all squared minus 1. Yeah. So here we take x and this, then ignore the middle term. So x plus 3 all squared minus 3 squared is 9 minus 1. So we have x plus 3 all squared minus 10. So as you can compare them, let's compare now. You see that? We say we have expressed this in the form of this, where f equals what? Our m here is what? 3, okay? Yes. And here our n is what? Negative 10. Yeah? That is it. So now, but say we should find the minimum value, the minimum point. How do you get the minimum point? The minimum point, so minimum point is what? I told you this one has a negative effect, okay? The opposite effect. So if it is positive, we are going to take the opposite, okay? So here is minus 3 comma minus 10. This one, whatever it is, whether negative, you take the negative, whether positive, you have to take the positive. So this is our minimum point. So that answers the question. So thank you for watching. Please, this lesson is meant for GCSE students and and first year university student. Okay, so please subscribe. You can forward my videos, like and comment. I will appreciate. Thank you so much. May God bless you.